Hello friends, Barcelona have agreed terms with Nico Williams, but face a massive obstacle. Will La Liga rules and a brutal €62 million clause kill the deal? Meanwhile, Liverpool are ready to rebuild their defense, and Marc Guehi is at the top of the list. But can they convince him to leave Crystal Palace now? And Arsenal want Laporte, but his Saudi wages could ruin everything. All this and more in today's episode. Smash that subscribe button, help us hit 300 likes, and let's dive into the latest transfer twists. In a stunning twist that has rocked the football world, Casemiro, the battle-hardened warrior of Real Madrid and Manchester United, is set to trade Europe's elite for the blazing lights of Saudi Arabia. His destination? Al Nassr, and the man pulling the strings behind the scenes? Cristiano Ronaldo. Sources reveal that Ronaldo personally demanded Al Nassr bring his former midfield shield to Riyadh. One phone call, one legend to another. That's all it took to set the wheels in motion. With a principal agreement sealed between all parties, the deal is now racing toward completion. Only a few legal hurdles remain. Casemiro has already said yes. The move is imminent. The numbers are staggering. A weekly wage of £650,000 plus and a €25 to €30 million transfer fee. He instantly becomes one of the top 5 highest paid players in the Saudi League, earning nearly twice what he did at Old Trafford. For Manchester United, this is more than a transfer. It's a financial release valve. With their wage bill ballooning, this deal offers crucial breathing room. From Champions League glory to Saudi sands, Casemiro's new chapter is about to begin. And with Cristiano by his side once again, the world watches as another European titan crosses into the kingdom of gold. The Saudi Pro League's summer shakeup continues, this time with a bold move for one of Serie A's top fullbacks. AC Milan director Igli Tare has confirmed growing speculation that Theo Hernandez could be the next European star heading to the Middle East. Speaking to reporters, Tare stated, "Theo Hernandez to Al Hilal? He wants to try a new chapter, and we're working on it. We are negotiating. Nothing has been signed yet." At just 26, Theo has been a cornerstone for Milan, known for his blistering pace, powerful runs, and attacking flair from the left flank. A fan favorite since joining from Real Madrid in 2019, his departure would mark the end of an impactful 5-year spell at San Siro. Al Hilal, already boasting names like Neymar, Ruben Neves, and Kalidou Koulibaly, are now working to seal what could be another headline-making acquisition. While details of the transfer fee remain undisclosed, insiders suggest a substantial offer has already been tabled. As of now, no deal has been finalized, but the message is clear. Theo wants the move, and both clubs are actively negotiating terms. Should the deal go through, Milan will be forced to find a replacement quickly, with the new season approaching fast and Hernandez's departure leaving a significant gap on the left side of their defense. Stay tuned as this story develops. Theo Hernandez could soon be swapping the Rossoneri red and black for Al Hilal blue. Bayern Munich's summer transfer mission has hit a wall, and hard. Their top target, PSG's Bradley Barcola, untouchable. PSG president Nasser Al-Khelaifi and coach Luis Enrique, despite surprise competition from Kvaratskhelia and Dembele, Barcola is staying in Paris, motivated and ready to fight. Plan B, Nico Williams. Well, scratch that too. The Spanish star has already agreed personal terms with Barcelona until 2031. The Catalans are ready to trigger his €58 million release clause, just waiting to clear space in their wage bill. It's a done deal in waiting. Now with Leroy Sané gone to Galatasaray, Bayern is left with no star winger and no clear solution. Names like Jamie Bino Gittins, Gabriel Martinelli, Kaoru Mitoma, and Rafael Leão are on the radar, but none come easy. And Bayern may even delay a major move until 2026 if no ideal fit is found. From a clear vision to a transfer scramble, Bayern's summer is spinning out fast. Aymeric Laporte's name has suddenly popped up on Arsenal's radar, and it's turning heads for all the right and complicated reasons. The 31-year-old defender, once a cornerstone of Manchester City's rock-solid backline, swapped the Premier League's grey skies for the blazing Saudi sun at Al Nassr. But now it seems the desert life isn't quite what he imagined. With just 1 year left on his contract, Laporte is eager to return to Europe's elite competitions, chasing the Champions League nights and the footballing prestige money alone can't buy. Enter Arsenal. Mikel Arteta isn't just tinkering with his squad, he's building a title contender. Laporte fits the bill perfectly, a left-footed center back who can slot in seamlessly, giving Gabriel or Saliba a breather while adding invaluable experience and winning mentality. At City, Laporte thrived under pressure. At Arsenal, he could bring that same steel and leadership to a team hungry for silverware. Reports suggest Al Nassr won't stand in the way if they find a suitable replacement, and the asking price is around £20 million, a steal for a player of Laporte's pedigree. But here's the catch: wages. Laporte reportedly earns close to £400,000 a week in Saudi Arabia, making him one of the highest paid defenders globally. And now, if he wants to come back, he'll have to accept a significant pay cut, one that won't upset Arsenal's wage structure or locker room harmony. This is the real test. Is Laporte ready to trade petrodollars for glory? Will he accept a salary that's a fraction of what he's used to chase trophies and Champions League football? Arsenal aren't a charity, and handing out massive contracts to a 31-year-old would risk disrupting the balance of a squad built on sensible wages. So what do you think? Can Arsenal pull off this savvy coup and bring in a world-class defender for a bargain? Or will Laporte's financial demands prove too steep, leaving him to bake a little longer in the Saudi sun? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I'm eager to hear your take on this potential blockbuster move. Barcelona's pursuit of Nico Williams has entered a decisive phase, marking one of the most significant moves of their recent transfer windows. According to Fabrizio Romano, the club has reached a full agreement on personal terms with the Spanish winger, offering him a contract until 2031 with an annual salary in the 7 to 8 million euros range. This long-term deal signals just how much faith Barcelona have in Nico's potential to become a core part of their future. What makes this transfer stand out is Nico's willingness to prioritize sporting ambition over financial gain. Despite Athletic Club reportedly offering him a much higher salary to stay, Nico is prepared not only to accept lower wages at Barcelona, but even to reduce his demands further if it helps the club comply with La Liga's strict financial regulations. This level of commitment is rare in today's market, where most top players maximize their earnings and leverage every negotiation point. However, the biggest hurdle remains Athletic Club's firm stance on their release clause policy. The Basque club is renowned for not negotiating on price. If Barcelona want Nico, they'll need to pay the full €62 million clause, with no room for discounts or creative payment structures. This has historically made transfers from Athletic very challenging, as seen with previous stars who left only after their clauses were triggered. Complicating matters further is La Liga's financial fair play framework. President Javier Tebas has already indicated that Barcelona, in their current financial state, do not meet the requirements to register new high-profile signings. The club will need to make additional moves, either by generating revenue, reducing their wage bill, or offloading players, to ensure they can officially add Nico to the squad. Despite these challenges, Nico Williams is actively pushing for the transfer. He is reportedly willing to speak directly with Athletics management to facilitate talks and help Barcelona avoid paying the full clause up front. Publicly, he's made it clear that joining Barcelona is his priority, even if it comes at personal financial sacrifice. In summary, while Barcelona have made significant progress and have the players' full commitment, the deal still hinges on two major factors: meeting Athletics' non-negotiable release clause and satisfying La Liga's registration requirements. If the club can overcome these obstacles, Nico Williams could be unveiled as one of the marquee signings of the summer, symbolizing both a sporting and cultural coup for the Catalan Giants. Marc Guehi's future at Crystal Palace is shaping up to be one of the Premier League's most intriguing sagas. The 24-year-old center-back, who has been a rock at the heart of Palace's defense and currently captains the side, reportedly rejected a contract extension offer and is set to leave on a free transfer next year if no deal is reached. That's right, one of the league's most consistent defenders could walk away without a transfer fee, leaving Palace facing a potential £45 million hole in their budget. The plot thickens with recent reports suggesting Guehi has already turned down interest from Arsenal, not out of loyalty to any rival, but because the competition for places there is fierce. With Gabriel Magalhaes and William Saliba forming a near-impenetrable defensive partnership, Guehi is understandably reluctant to become the world's most expensive backup just ahead of the World Cup. Instead, his gaze is reportedly fixed on Liverpool. According to multiple sources, the Reds have made contact with Guehi's agent as they look to strengthen their defense under Arne Slot. Despite having Virgil van Dijk and Ibrahima Konate, Liverpool want to build a new defensive foundation, and Guehi fits the profile perfectly: young, English, and proven at Premier League level. However, Guehi has reportedly made one thing clear: he wants a guaranteed starting spot. This demand puts Liverpool in a tricky position, as any transfer is a high-stakes negotiation, and Guehi is holding all the cards. With Arsenal seemingly out of the race, the competition narrows down to Liverpool, Newcastle, and other clubs with European ambitions. Meanwhile, Palace fans are frustrated by Guehi's apparent lack of urgency. He seems content to see out his contract, enjoy his football for another season, and then leave on a free transfer, likely securing a lucrative signing-on bonus from his next club. This strategy, while shrewd from the player's perspective, leaves Palace in a difficult spot. Valued at around £70 million at his peak, his worth is now closer to £45 million due to his contract situation, and the club risks losing him for nothing if they don't act soon. The coming weeks will be crucial. Will Liverpool make a concrete offer? Could Newcastle swoop in with a surprise bid? Or will Guehi stay put for another season, forcing Palace to rethink their defensive plans? One thing's for sure: the transfer window still has plenty of twists ahead, and this story is far from over.